If you like the designs you see right here on my screen, then I encourage that you watch this video to the end, because I'm going to be teaching you exactly how you can replicate this kind of designs and also make them for your print on demand business. Without further ado, let's get started. Now, the very first thing you want to do is ensure that you have the vector designs of all of these graphics that you want to make, that you want to use to create your designs. And if you don't know what vector graphic is, they are simply editable graphic elements, and what that means is you can edit each of them and they come in dots, and they come in small dots. Essentially what that means. So those are called vector arts or vector graphics. They are simply editable graphics. And if you don't know what these kind of designs are called, they are called envelope designs. So it simply means you're enveloping a text to a graphic, or you're enveloping an object to another graphic. So that's what I'm essentially going to be teaching you in this video. And guys, you're going to be learning this not only for this design editor you're seeing on my screen. This also applies for any other design editor you use. The editor I'm using is called Corel, and this is Corel 17. But you can use this for Photo P, you can use this for Photoshop if you follow the exact same step which I'm going to be teaching you, and if you also know where the tools which I'm going to be using on this editor are located on your own editor. So guys, without further ado, let's get started. Like I told you, you need the vector artworks of these designs, editable vector artworks, or you can also go ahead and draw them. It wouldn't take you much to draw this. I will simply draw this. And guys, one site you can use to find free vector artwork is called freesvg.org. And you can see I just came here at freesvg.org and I searched for dog, and it came up with this design for me. I'm going to go ahead and repeat the process so you see exactly how easy it is to get free SVG files for your design of your project. Okay, I just searched for dog and it has given me different dogs here. I'm going to be going with this one here because I kind of like how it looks. It looks good. Comment in the comment section below what breed of dog this is, because essentially I don't know, and I don't want to give a guess. This is gonna be strange because I'm sure I'm not gonna get it. Okay, there you have it. You can see I can change the color of this, and that's why it's called a vector artwork and also an SVG. So from here, it's pretty much very easy. I would like to flip this so it's facing this direction. Okay, so this what I want it to face this direction because it kind of looks better looking that way. So from here, I'm gonna go ahead and just create a shape here that looks more like a square, but it's not essentially a square, and there you have it. Now from this shape, what this shape is going to help me do is it's going to help me cut out this image and give space for my text to come for, and give space for me to envelop a text on the object. So that's essentially why I created this shape. Now from here, what I want to do is simple. I'm going to select this shape, holding down shift. I'm going to select these two, and I'm going to click on intersect, and I'm going to select this object right here, and I'm going to click on other, send to back of page. And what that intersect does is that it has created a section of this full object, a different section of this full object, and you can see this is what it has created here. So I'm going to shift it to the left, holding down shift so it's on the same level, and I'm just going to make the color a transparent color and just give a outline color of black. And from here, I'm going to be bringing this object back to front of page, and I'm going to select this, holding that sheet. I'm also going to select the object, and this time I'm going to be clicking trim, and what that's going to do is going to go ahead and cut this image for me. You can see it has given it a clean cut. And from here, I'm going to write the word dog here, dog, and from this I'm going to be choosing a clean font here. I think I prefer this font, and I want to ensure that this the size matches the size of the shape which I cut out. And from here, what I want to do is pretty much very simple. I'm going to click on objects and come here and click on envelope. In my case, it's already active. You can see with the good. In your case, if you don't have this active, it's going to now show you this section. Say from here, you're going to click on this create form and select the path that you want your shape to your text to take. and from there you're going to click on apply, and that's essentially all you have to do. And from here, what I like to do is press letter C, and press letter E. No, that's wrong. I'm going to first of all select the text and also select this object, and I'm going to just punch letter C and punch letter E, and you can see that it is fitted. And from here, what I want to do is just right click, not right click, drag both of them to this right section, and that's that for that. I'm going to go ahead and now delete this other outline and color my object, and you can see that it fits right in with the object. And that's essentially how you go about creating this. This is gonna look really cool as a design on a t-shirt, maybe a very small design on the top right corner of a t-shirt or the top left corner. You can also work well or as embroideries for beanies if you're someone who sells on Etsy and the rest. So that's essentially how that works. Now the next object that I'm going to be teaching you is this bottle object, this Coca-Cola bottle object, and my aim is to come up with this design, and that's what I'm going to be teaching you next. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is create a new page. So I'm going to create this page, and I'm going to paste the vector diagram of the Coca-Cola bottle, and I'm going to be deleting, I'm going to be segmenting this into 5 different sections. So how I'll go about doing that is, first of all, draw a square, a very slim square, and from there I'm going to copy and paste, and I'm going to drag that here, copy and paste, and I'm going to drag that here, copy and paste, and I'm going to drag that here. And from here there are 1 2 3 4 5 sections. Okay, I think 5 is enough. 5 is okay, don't need more than 5. So from here, what I want to do is I'm going to select all of these rectangles, and I'm going to right click, and I'm going to group all of them, and I'm going to make them white, and I'm going to right click again. I'm going to click on other. I'm going to click on bring to front of page. Okay, it seems it's already in front of the page. It's already in front of the page, so that's not necessary. So from here, what I'm going to do is now holding down shift, I'm going to select this bottle, and I'm going to click on back minus front, and there you have it. It has gone ahead and cut the bottle image. Now from here, what I'm going to do is break up a part, so that's going to give me the flexibility to take all of these objects to different locations. But I'm going to go ahead and put everything back as is, and from here I'm going to write down the text which I want to fit in here. So for in this case, I'm going to say the I'm going to choose this font, Humanist font. I'm going to kind of make this a bit big. So the best, okay, place, no, okay, let's just say the best place for, and one last word to go, designs, or let's just say for art. Let's just say for art. Okay, now in this case, what I'm going to do is select this first object or first text, and I'm going to select this and select this shape, and I'm going to click on apply, and that's that for that. I'm going to select the second one, select this, choose the shape, apply. Same thing applies for this, and I'm going to select this one here. Okay, click on this and select this and say apply, and also I'm going to select this one here, click on this, select this and apply, and lastly I'm going to select this, click on this, select this and apply. But I don't like how that turns out, so I'm going to change this to vertical and see how. Doesn't look cool at all. It doesn't look cool. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and um change this text here. I'm gonna go ahead and change that text to uh designs, or let's say design, and I'm gonna select this and click on apply. Okay, so I'm going to be going with that. And in this case, what I want to do right now is just select this one, select the first object, press the key C and E. Same thing applies here. C E. Same thing applies here. C E. Same thing applies here. C E. Lastly, C E. And there you have it. The next thing I'm gonna do is ensure I select all of these texts and send them to back of page. And from here, I'm gonna select all of these objects and delete them. And okay, here you have it. Our object is looking clean and presentable, very nice. And that's essentially how you go about doing that for that Coca-Cola design. And one last one is gonna be this glass. Okay, so I'm gonna create a new page, and from here, what I wanna do is simple. I wanna break the top part of the glass from the bottom part, and essentially I'm gonna just select both of the objects here, and I'm gonna break it up, and from here break curve apart, and I'm gonna write it word here, glass. Let's do this glass, and I'm gonna be changing this to 270 degrees. No, it didn't work. 270. Okay, so I'm gonna now make this a bit big. Okay, and from here I'm gonna be using a different font here, so let's just go with this font. And from this, all I want to do is select this and select the shape I want and click on apply. And I'm going to select this, holding down shift, select this, press C and E, and then have it deleted. And I can just choose one color and make this red. So essentially that's how you go about doing this. You can use this with different objects. You can use this for microphone, any object essentially you want to target this for. So that's how you go about doing that. And let me use this opportunity to let you know that I have a full course called the Tip of the Print on Demand Crash Course. It's going to help you to become successful if you're someone who sells on print on Tip of the. And in that course I covered a section where I teach you graphic design, specifically how to design using Corel Draw, Canva, and Placeit. You're going to be learning that amongst every other thing you're going to be learning on that course. And also I've got my TeePublic 15 minutes no bullshit course, how you can make your design searchable on TeePublic. Get this course if you want that. And this is my print on demand starter guide. If you get this starter guide, you're also going to get on my mailing list, and you're going to get the privilege of getting all the mails that I send to all of my students. And also let me also use this opportunity to let you know that on the 14th of May 2022, I'm going to be holding the global print on demand Zoom meeting. Don't miss this for anything. I'm going to be answering your questions one-on-one. Any doubt you have with print on demand, any guidance you need to become successful with your store, I'm going to be giving you that guidance on this meeting. And it's going to be strictly by invitation for those that are on my email list. Peace and God bless.